Hey guys, and welcome back to Alyssa's Reviews YouTube channel. I am doing another movie review today, and today I'm doing Mommie Dearest, and yes, that's mommy with an I-E. I have actually never seen this movie. I've heard so many different things about it. Joan Crawford, this, that, and the next, and you hear a lot about it in a lot of modern movie references and stuff like that, but I've actually never seen it, and I'm going to watch it today and see if it's going to give me as much life as the universe has made it seem like it will. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. Okay, so we open up to someone's morning routine. She's scrubbing the shit out of her skin using scalding hot water. And yes, I'm all here for cold or ice closing pores, but then she submerges her face in a bunch of ice, gets in the shower, yes, with the two shower heads, turns it to hot, takes a bath, and then now here we are with this absolutely breathtaking shoe closet that we all need. Talk about a clean freak. So we do this walkthrough. I kind of tuned out on it. Whatever. So we come into Miss Crawford on her hands and knees cleaning. She's kind of shit out the maids for a little bit. Like, hey, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the dirt. So, you know. But I mean, she should have moved the plant though. Or, I don't know. Whatever. What do I know? Oh, she has 3 shower heads. My sister-in-law has 3 shower heads in her shower, and you want to know something? You're really not clean till you shower underneath 3 shower heads. Just throwing that out there. Joke, by the way. So it looks like she's about to get some DICK. So-and-so showed up however many hours early, and here she is in her hot steaming bath. How sad that is. Good afternoon. All right, so let's catch you up. So she was talking to her little guy friend or whatever. Well, no, but first she went to like this orphanage and gave out some gifts. And while she was there, she caught a glimpse of a little girl smiling back up her. So she's like talking to her little guy friend. She was like, you know what's missing out of my life? I have everything in the world, but I don't have a baby. And the guy was like, you're too vain to be pregnant. She was like, listen, I'm not even trying to get pregnant. I'm trying to adopt. I've already had lost 7 babies, 2 marriages. You know, I'm good. I don't need all that. I just want me a baby. And he's like, you'll never get one. You're not married. You've had 2 divorces. No, you're too busy. So I guess she said, well, whatever. So she goes to the adoption agency, and of course the adoption agency says the same thing, and she snatches the folder out of the lady's hand, and she says, you know what? Don't you judge me. I could possibly give one of these kids in here the best life they'll ever have. And then she says, good afternoon. So I guess old Mac Daddy, the lawyer, her little boo thing pulled through, and there's her daughter. And there it is. The baby's name is Christina. I've heard it. So let me see if I can pick up on some of these movie references that I've heard over the years. Oh, so she had 2 kids. Now she got a little boy named Christopher. I didn't know that. Lord, let the childhood drama begin. So she's like, oh, mommy, I love the doll. She said, is this your favorite gift? She said, yes. She said, well, this is going to be the only gift you keep. And all the other gifts we're going to give to the orphanage. We'll write a little thank you notes and blah, blah, blah. So then Cat Daddy comes in, and she's calling him Uncle Honey. We know that's the tail old name that mothers give their little friend. So, oh, Uncle so-and-so, thank you so much. But Mom said I can only keep 1 gift. And so eventually, after some shit talking, Joan decides to let her keep it. Let's see what comes of it. Uh-oh, Uncle Daddy don't like the way she treating the kid. Here we go. He probably gonna leave her alone soon. All right, and there it is, the first ass whooping of the movie. Okay, and we're in there. The little girl yelled back at her, who the hell do you think you're talking to? Take your ass up to your room. No, mommy, I won't. Oh, you won't? Oh, okay. Well, take this ass whooping and I'll put your ass in this broom closet and really get the childhood trauma to really seep into the darkness of the pool house room. Chad, to push pause. I'm not going to get any work today. I'm trying to watch this movie, do this review, and it is not going to happen. So Joan finds the good news that she's going to be in the movie, so she runs upstairs to take a bath, and she wants to tell Christina beforehand. And Christina's not in her room. Where is she? In Mama Crawford's room, playing, acting like her, with little girl stuff, playing dress up. Joan snaps. She snapped. And she was just like, you're always in the mirror. You're not going to be this vain little slut. No, you're not going to be a spoiled little shit. And she just snaps and she starts to brush the girl's hair. And I guess she put like scent lotion in it. And then since she couldn't brush through it, she cut off all the little girl's hair into this hideous bob, darling. So good grief. Now, what I tell you, I told you he was going to get fed up. Uncle Daddy was going to get sick of her. And so they had a little incident where they went to dinner. And of course, all the fans were all over her, blah, blah, blah. So she just got embarrassed because they were forced to sit with like the MGM heads of the production studio. And it just turned into this big old thing. He even shook her up. And he said, I'm gone. She said, if you leave, you can never come back. He said, well, listen, I love you. I've always loved you. I wish you well. And I'll always speak well of you. But I'm out this bitch. You're fucking crazy. No, seriously, dead ass. Joan Crawford seems to be like a really good actress because she is a fucking nut on this movie. She done took the little girl baby dolls and she done walked in and seen the little girl basically redoing or recreating what she does to her, fussing at the dolls and stuff like that. She done took the damn dolls from the girl and looked at dead in the eyes and see, well, maybe now they won't be ungrateful little shits. My goodness, girl, it's a baby. But she's got to be a pretty good actress because I'm getting schizophrenia, bipolar, crazy, the basics. Okay, so wait a minute. We really got to pause. So Joan Crawford is not Joan Crawford. It's Faye Dunaway. Now, I've seen a bunch of movies in the past, and I felt like my cinematic review was up to par. However, I didn't know that wasn't the actual Joan Crawford. So okay, because I thought that was cool that she was being called her own name in the movie, but that's Faye Dunaway. That's an interesting fact. So if you're ever on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you're born 1990 after, then Joan Crawford was played by Faye Dunaway. You're welcome. And this movie is actually the point of view from Christina as the adopted child of the real Joan Crawford. Did not know that. Yeah, this movie was released in 1981. Actually, tomorrow is the 39th year anniversary for it. Yeah, Joan Crawford died in 1977, and this movie wasn't even put out till 1981. I guess she had to make sure Mommie Dearest was good in the ground before she could talk about her experience with her. But yeah, I didn't know that. That was a good note to find out. Okay, so back to the movie. So one of the executive producers or whatever from MGM just fired Joan Crawford. And I guess this is where the spiral is going to start. We still got an hour and 42 minutes, so let's get into this Teague-Zwilling. Child, this girl is in the whole ball count in the middle of the rose garden, going off, cutting down the roses, and here comes the maid, waking the kids up to go to the rose garden. I pray she's not going to make these kids go out here and do nothing crazy. Wait a minute, are these kids strapped in the bed? That baby boy is strapped to the bed. Oh, yeah. This movie's about to get good. Tina, bring me the axe. I've heard that line before. So she really made this little girl sit here with this bloody ass steak, honey. And that little girl ain't shit. She just sitting there mean mugging her mama. She should have smacked her around, hey. But, in a normal disciplined way, not in a Mommie Dearest way. But that little girl does have a little spunk to her, honey, because she be mugging the shit out of her mother. Alright, so despite all the difficulty that Joan's been having in her professional career, I guess that was just the Oscars or whatever the hell they were listening to on the radio. And she won the award. Everything's great. Photographers are outside. She's so happy on 10. And then we cut to a black room. Door opens up and here's Joan walking in with a mask on. And she's tidying up. Doing whatever in the closet, and then the infamous sigh of frustration. Okay, so I decided to not pause in the middle of that entire scene because I wanted to get the full feeling of it. The biggest feeling for me was I was wondering when was it going to end? When was she just going to give up and go in the other room? That was a scene that I expected it to evoke those type of feelings or emotions because of the stigma around the movie. I already knew, that it was about like a child abuse case or whatever. But that was good. And she didn't have one, she had 2 wire hangers. So, but I think what we're looking at is a little bit of a little mental illness is really what this movie came down to. Just the mother being probably schizophrenic, bipolar, manic depressive. I know someone similar that shows similar characteristics. Right, so yeah, we're in. I finally got through my no wire hangers ever scene. It was heavy, but it probably was heavier if I didn't already know about the movie, knew that part was coming up. But it was good. It's good. This Faye Dunaway is no joke. Just as I was about to say, man, this little girl's a little shit. The way she's just sitting here messing with the mama and rolling her eyes and cutting her eyes at her. Another uncle came up, fixed him a drink. And she knew what was going on. She went there, made another drink, came back, brought it back to mommy, and just gave her like this little snide look. And she is a little shit though. And as soon as I could say that, boom, getting dropped off at boarding school. Okay, so sorry about that. I started watching the movie and forgot I was doing a review. But anyways, so she's older now, still at boarding school. I guess she's wanting to act as well. She's come home. Mommy's still being the dearest that she is. And she's threatening to take the girl out of school. But I guess it was just her way because she knew she couldn't afford it. Because she just finished telling her that, hey, I got you on a scholarship, a work-study program at school for you to stay in it. I've lost my contract. I've lost my studio. Basically, I'm about to be broke. Excuse me. We're about to be broke. All right, so cut to Christina's coming in and check on her mom, and there's Joan sprawled out on the couch, wasted, with a whole bunch of new clothes and shoes sprawled out. She's like, wait, I thought we were broke. You're broke. Mama's going into debt. Oh, hot in the pants ass Tina that got caught fooling around with some little boy. Joan mad as a motherfucker, honey, but she wanted her back home with her anyways, so whatever. Okay, so we get back home and whatever happened is happening. And so she ends up telling this lady that Tina ended up getting expelled. She's like, no, I didn't. That's a lie. So she takes her in another room, slaps her around a little bit. And the lady comes in, Joan. And the infamous from Alyssa Edwards, shout out to the name Alyssa. Barbara, please. Give us some minutes. Okay, so they're still having their mother-daughter spat. You know how it is when teenage girls start to feel themselves. And I think that might have been part of it. So she jumps on her because she was like, you're just a disrespectful, ungrateful little shit. And the girl keeps talking shit to her. She said, well, why did you even adopt me? What did you even want from me? She said, because I wanted somebody to love. She said, don't act for me. She said, well, maybe I did it for some publicity. She said, you know what? That's not true. I actually wanted a kid, you little shit. I actually wanted a child. I actually wanted to love something. And then something else happens and she says, why do you keep doing this to me? She said, because I'm not one of your fans. And I'm not going to add into this highfalutin, I don't even know if that's the right word, but whatever. I'm not going to add into this madness that you create in your head. She didn't say all that. That's me. And so the mother just snaps and chokes her out. They break a table and she's smashing her into the ground. You little piece of shit, you ungrateful fucking asshole. I've given you everything that you needed to live a good life. Who cares? I'm a little crazy. Everyone's mom is crazy. Now, granted, my mother didn't beat me with a wire hanger or pour Comet all over the floor and make me clean it up or lock me in a broom closet or woke me up in the middle of the night cutting down rose bushes. However, this little girl is a little asshole. I'll give Joan that. She was a little asshole. And if this is the movie that the daughter put out and she was still being a little shit, she probably was a little shit. And I think at this point, I don't think like mental illness was like a big thing like back in the whatever decade this was. But you see something's different with your mom and she's constantly antagonizing her. I'm hoping I'm not going to get a lot of bad comments and stuff like that because I'm on the mom side. I'm not on the mom side. What I'm saying is there's 3 sides to the stories. Joan's, Tina's, and the truth. Where's the son at? Let's get his point of view. No, the maid, the housekeeper. That's who needs to tell the truth. Oh, Lord, she done sent Tina to a little nunnery. Okay, so it looks like Mama went ahead and secured the bag and went and married some big soda guy Thank goodness, honey, because money was running thin. And it looks like Tina's leaving out of the nunnery. Let's see how much longer we got on the movie. So we got about 30 minutes left. So we're probably going to wrap it up in a sec. Oh, so she got married and didn't even let the dude meet the daughter. Damn. Honey, where is the son at? I haven't seen the son since the ass whooping. Uh-oh, looks like she's draining the new husband broke already. Girl, do not tell me this girl didn't kill her husband for the little money. And then while she's sitting here talking to the people at Pepsi, they let her know, no, he was broke. You didn't know that? I've fought worse monsters in Hollywood for years. So, honey, they not having, they let her know, honey, you're off the board of directors. We need that apartment. He went into debt. You can really leave, ma'am. You think you're clever, don't you? Don't fuck with me, fellas! That's another iconic line. I guess the fellas didn't want to fuck with her. They let her stay on the board. See if she's going to get any money, too. All right, so the daughter's acting, picked up a show. Mom showed up, gave her some necklace, let her know she loves you, okay, everything's getting good. She tells the lady, hey, it's 4 o'clock, turn the show on, my daughter's on. I want it every day, I want to see it. Then they cut to the daughter having dinner by herself. And she starts leaning over in pain. Come to find out she had an ovarian cyst, had to get it removed, everything was okay. However, she was going to be out of work a couple of days for the show, for the soap opera. And the producer shows up to the hospital, and, the mother can already tell she knows showbiz. Next thing you know, the nurse comes into the daughter's room and says, hey, do you want to watch your show? She said, no, I don't want to watch how good they're doing without me. She said, no, see your mother. Your mother is your stand-in now. Child, they got this old-ass lady paying a 28-year-old, and she done took this girl job like that. Oh, stand-in. But still, nonetheless, really, Joan? Really? All right, well, looks like we're here at the end. The son finally showed up. She passed, and the girl was crying, looking at the body, and just right before that, Joan won some type of really big award, and she didn't want to go because I guess she wasn't feeling well or just looking old, and had the daughter go on her place. And they had like a little touching moment over the airwaves. So now she's passed. The son finally pops back up. Like I said, I haven't seen him since the wire hanger scene. So cut to the reading of the will. After all of this, all the money, all the fame, she left her and the boy nothing, nada. And I was reading something online. I think they gave it to her secretary. She gave some money to her secretary. So first of all, Joan Crawford also had 2 other children, and she ended up leaving them some money. Okay, yeah. I had to start over and look it up. It left money to the 2 twins, a homegirl, and bequests to a few other people, honey. So, okay, we're getting off traffic from the movie. So, long story short, she left the kids nothing. I guess they just didn't show the 2 twin daughters in the movie. But other than that, was Mommie Dearest worth the hype in a movie that you should watch? Yes. If you want to get a lot of movie references, and really, that's it. If you want to get a lot of the movie references that you see in the movies that you see today, it's worth it. It was a great storyline, a great movie. This Faye Dunaway did an amazing job. So I give it a thumbs up. It was good. I probably won't rewatch it, but it was a good movie. So once again, I want you guys to thank you for listening since I did something different this time. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And see you guys next time. Thanks for watching Alyssa's Reviews. Bye.